Today I'm going to be testing FSD Beta 10.3.1. I've driven around with it some already, and I'm going to take the same route I did the first time that I did with 10.2. It's not a very exciting route. Like, after we get up here, there's not really that many turns. But I just wanted to do, there is a roundabout though, so I wanted to see that, and it's pouring down rain, so I wanted to see how this version would do compared to 10.2. My first impressions with 10.3 is that it's a lot better than 10.2. I guess it's kind of hard to describe how it's better, but it just seems to be doing turns better. Like here, it's creeping. It can probably. Okay, I'm going to have to help it get in this lane here. But so there's one disengagement. It had to be in this lane, and it was going to wait to try to get into the lane up there, which obviously wouldn't work because of traffic. But in general, I've had good luck with turning on 10.3. On 10.2, something that it was doing near my house was that it would turn into the center of the road, you know, with the yellow lines on each side, and try to drive in that lane, which it obviously shouldn't be doing. And it hasn't done, like, I've done that turn multiple times on 10.3, and it hasn't done it incorrectly yet. And another issue that I was having with 10.2 is, like, it wasn't doing a good job making unprotected turns. I have to use it more to really get a good idea. But like on 10.2, it was just pulling out into the, like, not creeping into the road, but like actually trying to go when there was oncoming traffic, and either I'd have to like take over and go a lot faster so I wouldn't block traffic, or I'd have to stop it because it was not the right time to go. And I have not had to stop it yet on 10.3 because it was going at a bad time. But it's likely that it'll happen at some point. And like, it's raining pretty hard right now, and it'll come up with like navigate on autopilot unavailable due to weather or something like that. And that was coming up for me earlier, like after I was parked at a store for a while, and like coming out of the store, like the first couple turns, it seemed to be a little slower. And my guess is, I think the cameras, as it drives, air kind of blows some of the water off of them, and when it was sitting in the parking lot, water kind of built up, so the water had to get off the cameras before it could work better. Hard braking, well, not really hard braking, but it was kind of slowing down fast there for a short amount of time, probably because that car was slowing down. But yeah, that car was slowing down, and it probably just reacted to that, even though it didn't need to, so I won't blame it for that one. 10.2 was really bad for me on just slowing down for no reason. This was doing it all the time. And 10.3 seems to be, okay, this is being slow. I'm pushing it. Okay, no, I'm not. I don't think I actually pushed it that much. But oh, I love driving around, just going for walks too, looking at the trees this time of year. They're just so beautiful. And something funny that it kind of does is I have a giant tree at my house, and it'll sometimes think that the leaves in the street, they're yellow, and it'll like draw a yellow line on my street even though there's no lane markings on it. And like, let's see, at this point I've been using the beta for a little over 2 weeks, or yeah, almost actually, exactly. Yeah, it would be 2 weeks exactly, because the 10.2 testers got the beta on Sunday night, so Monday would have been the first day that I could test it, and today's Monday, so it has been exactly 2 weeks I've been using the beta, and I'm a lot more comfortable using it now. And when I mean comfortable, it's just not as stressful to use it. Like when I was, the first drives I went on, it was really fun, but it was pretty stressful because I didn't know how the car was going to behave, and a lot of the stuff that it did surprised me. Oh, let's see what it's 7. I like to set my follow distance at 7 when we're in the rain, because it gets less spray from the car in front of me. Which I'm not sure, actually, let me see. I'm curious if I bring up, if I go to chill, does that change it? Because it says it affects follow distance, but I'm not, like, sure if, like, the car listens to the follow distance, like, from the mode you have it set on, or what you have set on the scroll wheel. But anyways, what I was saying about like getting more comfortable with FSD, I still obviously pay attention to everything going on around me. Like, I'd never want to look at my phone while I'm driving or something like that, because the car still is unpredictable and it can do the worst thing at the worst time. But I can also, now that I've used it more, sort of predict, the possibilities of what it's going to do. And my wipers have been kind of funny too. Like right now they're working pretty good, but like they were chattering so much earlier today. I really don't get it, because they'll be chattering like, at some point, and then they'll not chatter, and then they'll chatter again. But I think the neural network for the wipers was improved with this .36 branch, and I definitely can tell the wipers are, like, they're doing what I do. Before it seemed like it would want to do the wipers super fast, like a lot faster than it needed to. Oh, that's good. So in 10.2 it did hard braking going under that overpass. I'm not sure why we're following so close though. Like it's set on average, and I have my follow distance set to 7. It doesn't look like this roundabout will have much traffic in it. Okay, there's a car behind me, but it's going to be here pretty quick, so if it's going slow, I'm going to have to... Okay, it did a good job waiting to see if that car was coming around. I probably would have gone sooner, but that's okay. It did a good job there. I don't usually go out this way, so that's actually the second time I've been through the roundabout. I only went through it when I recorded a video on 10.2. And it did better on 10.3. It was being, like, it went through it pretty slowly on 10.2. And another thing I've noticed is when the car has 2 lanes to choose from going into, like the the path predictor, it'll wiggle between lanes, and also the car will do that with the wheel too, like it keeps going back and forth trying to decide what lane it wants to be in, which, I don't know, it's fine. It's this kind of strange behavior. But we're basically, the store I put in the navigations is straight over there for this drive. I'll probably record a little more today, but it was a almost zero intervention drive. The only intervention is when I had to make the car get into the correct lane, because I would have missed the turn if I didn't take over. Oh, let's see if it'll turn into the parking lot. Okay, it's kind of... Okay, I'm pushing the accelerator, sorta. Oh, now it's going. Oh, it's slowing down. I don't know. I don't really like to use it in parking lots. Like, I don't really even... Sometimes I'll let it turn into them, but I don't like it pulling in and pulling out of parking lots. I just haven't had a good experience with that. Some people do it and have good luck, but I just don't have good luck with it.